In this video, we stop at Ketchikan on a rainy morning. We go indoors for some shopping near the ship. We return to the ship and visit the American Diner. We close out this series with some observations and comments. So we're in Ketchikan. It's maybe about noon, it's still 55 degrees. And it's windy, raining off and on, as you can see. Let's get a better view of the world out here. Almost everybody leaving the ship has gone into that building. Let's explore. So this is the ramp off the ship, heading towards, I don't know what we're heading towards. It's a building at the end of this covered walkway. We'll figure out what it is. Nice day for ducks. It's raining and it's chilly. Of course, I don't see any ducks. I don't even see seagulls. Ketchikan in the afternoon. Rainy day. Let us get inside. Out of the rain. So this is the convenient shopping area when it's stormy or weathery outside. You could also take a shuttle bus, which they say takes 20 minutes to get to Ketchikan. And of course another 20 minutes back. So here we have the BC rail cars. I think they have some outside. I'll take a peek out there in a moment. This is the assembly point out in the rain for the tour groups. They have BC rail cars out here. They don't appear to be open to get you out of the rain. Maybe that's not their purpose. So, BC Rails. Let me take a look down here. Yes, if you look closely, there are rails. So that's how they brought them in. Not sure of what use they are anymore. So there we have it. Here we are in Ketchikan, Alaska. Alaska, part of the United States. And what's the feature item on this part of Ketchikan? It's British Columbia Rail, good old BC Rail. Back inside, out of the weather, I guess. So inside this old warehouse, which is right next to where the ship docks, I've already mentioned BC Rail, storage compartments, restrooms. So we sweep around, look at the area. Local merchants are selling the required t-shirts, hats, refrigerator magnets and such, and your local tours setting up here. Go over and take a look. If we look closely at some of these signs, you will see NCL logo on the signs. That would lead me to believe these are tour activities that are somehow booked through NCL or somehow are associated with NCL. And so I don't know if you can find a local tour guide in here or not. And I'm not going to go out in the rain or take the shuttle bus for a 20-minute ride into town to find out. Maybe on a nicer day I would do that, but I don't feel like wandering about in the rain. Okay, local vendors, I would assume, with approval to come in here. The usual merchandise. I'm not being critical or mean-mouthed about it. This is a way that a lot of people acquire their income, and certainly with the tourist business taking a big hit recently, I have no problems or any complaints about people coming in here and buying souvenirs. But they are being sold here in Ketchikan, so certainly a way to produce income for people who come in here, live in here, and depend on the tourist business. Hey, you can't come to Ketchikan without finding out something about salmon and all the different kinds. I understand there are 5 kinds. Here we're looking at king, sockeye. I don't know if smoked is a brand or not, but it's a sockeye. All right. Something I'll have to look up. What are the different 5 kinds of salmon that we find here in Alaska? And specifically here in Ketchikan, where it's packaged. So I'm still in the warehouse right off the ship. Warehouse shopping center, shuttle pickup, tour bus pickup. Okay, welcome to the mill at Ward Cove. So Ward Cove is where the Norwegian Encore is docked. Let's see, shuttle to downtown Ketchikan. Last shuttle departs the ward at 2:30. Last shuttle departs downtown at 3:45 p.m. Well, I hear people saying it could take 15 to 20 minutes depending on traffic. I have no idea what traffic is like on a rainy day here in Ketchikan. So in any case, after seeing that sign, and you go all the way to the other end, it's hard to see it, but there's a sign down at the other end that says Downtown Shuttle. So look up, look around. I hope you don't get lost in a place like this. If you do, you can always ask, and there seems to be lots of friendly people willing to chat with you. We are on deck 16, the pool deck. This is the first time in a long time on this ship I've actually been on this deck and the sun has been shining. And here we have Jane. She's taking a picture of the sunshine on the pool deck. In the distance, we can still see fog and rain in the clouds coming over the mountains. Okay, we've moved up to deck 17. It overlooks the pool. I see over on one side we have some people in the hot tub. It's probably a good place to be because it's still chilly up here. I'm standing behind a windbreak, but I know when I step out away, I'm going to feel the wind and it's going to be cold. So we're looking out over Ward Cove, which is north of Ketchikan. And I'm looking at the line of dark clouds and sort of sun breaking through the clouds. Okay, that red brick building in front of us, sort of center screen, was where we went shopping earlier. And if you look closely, you'll see a small green line. That's the BC Rail boxcars. As we turn to the left to overlook the pool on the deck below us, we see Jane. She's taking in the sun and the sights of the nice weather. So we're looking at the pizza bar on deck 16. That's not me, somebody else dropped something. Jane walked up and said, "Is there a mushroom pizza?" And they said, "No, but we'll make you one." What a great group of people. So we waited for a few minutes, and after a while we were waved over from our table, and sure enough there's half a pizza covered in mushrooms and cheese, and just as hot as any pizza would be coming out of the oven. In the evening we depart Ketchikan and cruise amongst the islands. I've seen this mentioned by a few people on videos, and it was also mentioned, recommended on board. Got this little thing called Port Valet. We had to sign up for it a couple days ago, and what they do is it's an assistant for your luggage. This is really neat. You can put your luggage out. I'm going to put it out just before midnight tonight. Got a special barcode. I checked with the people at customer service. This little barcode strip identifies the bag as being part of the Port Valet service. The bags will be taken directly to the airport. This barcode will be scanned and the bags sent to the appropriate airline where it will be re-tagged for my final destination. So it'll be interesting. I'll say goodbye to my bags tonight at just before midnight. It's going to be picked up, and hopefully the next time I see that bag is when I arrive at my home airport. So no dragging bags around, no going through the terminals at the end of the ship, no looking for the color-coded tags. Go find your bag and then drag it out to the bus. Man, this is all gone. And what I thought was really the part that I really liked is no charge. Oh, as an added bonus, or maybe it's all part of the service, look, they printed out my boarding passes too. So I got my boarding passes, got my transfer tag. So save some Wi-Fi time. Didn't have to go down to the internet desk, stand in line with a bunch of people, take my turn printing out my boarding passes. It's all taken care of. Isn't that slick? So tomorrow morning, the appointed time, I'll go down to the departure lounge. Apparently this little tag tells everybody I don't have bags. I can just walk through, go into immigration. However, there's also the feature, the usual feature that people have, just in case. There are color-coded tags that will be handed out. You can go to customer service and get your own, or if you've already identified to NCL your departure flights, they will have already given everybody, in fact we got a bag of it too, 2 color-coded tags so that if our carry-on luggage, in our case, carry-on luggage, if we don't want to carry it downstairs and disembark with it, we can put the tag, the color-coded tag, on our bag, walk off the ship, go down to the terminal and find our bag. Of course, the other option is don't put the tags on the bag. I've got a backpack and a small roller bag. I'll just walk off at my appointed hour and go to the bus that's going to take me to the airport where, hopefully, my main luggage bag will already be on a plane headed for home. So when I get home, obviously, I'm going to put so many more of these videos together and we'll tell you how it goes. So far, this has been a great trip. The day that we arrived, we actually arrived a day early, stayed at a hotel, and then took a shuttle bus down to the pier. Several people on the bus were going on the same cruise, and there was an excitement in the air. You know, we were cruising again. Everybody was happy. Nobody really complained about anything. We just kind of joked about it's about time. We got through the COVID testing because everybody in the group that I tagged along with had all their paperwork in order. We thought it went smoothly. There were a couple bottlenecks, but it seemed like nobody cared because the lines kept moving and we were just so happy to be cruising again. I also noticed that during the cruise itself, that enthusiasm never really waned. First of all, there were a lot of empty elevators. We were wondering, where did everybody go? The gossip is we're at 60% capacity, so there were many times we would push the button at the elevator lobby. We were the only ones in the lobby. The doors would open and be nobody on the elevator. Now, on days that we were in port, well, then you would start to see people in the elevator lobbies. But back to my other point, there was this 60% thing, certainly gives you a lot of room. There's everybody that I meet during the day, all week long. There's this enthusiasm, this excitement about cruising again. There's a certain amount of disappointment today that it's going to be all over, but a lot of people are looking forward to the next time. So, this is Jason Bentley Brown. I'm going to sign off for today. Just a little note that this is our last day, full day, on board the ship, where it's a day at sea. It's gray, it's cloudy. I'm not going outside because I would need rain gear. So maybe I'll hang around, pack up the bags a little bit, and then go to the forward lounge, just watch the water roll by. Jason Bentley Brown saying, let's explore. Thank you for watching.